everybody, welcome to our third day of our Italian adventure. I'm going to talk about yesterday because we were too tired to talk about it last night when we got to the hotel. Yesterday we started on our tour of Italy. We are traveling with a Lebanese couple, a couple from Spain, and 4 people from Australia, and our tour guide, who thankfully speaks every language under the sun. So he can accommodate everyone, but most of the tour is done in English. That's quite nice for us. First we went to the town of Assisi, as in Francis of Assisi. So a town we probably wouldn't have gone to if we weren't on the tour. When you come in, it's just like out of a movie where the streets are like this big. A car can go down them, but shouldn't. And then they're all stacked right on top of each other, just like you see in towns of Italy. Really old town, medieval town. You go and you can see the tomb of St. Francis. Leah, if you're out there, you can look him up. It sounds like he was a pretty good humanitarian. We don't have access to the internet in our 4-star hotel here that hasn't been updated since, I don't know, maybe the medieval era itself. And so in Assisi, we also, after you watch the go through the church, you walk through the town, and it's just crazy. Like it's like just straight out of a movie where it goes straight up on a cobblestone street that's, you know, the size of an alley, and buildings coming out of everywhere. It was awesome, actually. And then you walk up and down, and there's shops along the sides the whole way. For lunch, actually for breakfast yesterday in our hotel, it was free. And they had eggs, scrambled eggs, which were a little bit runnier than we have them, but tasted fine. And bacon that's a little bit less done, but it tastes the same. And the breads are really good. And then for lunch we had pizza, which I had Italian sausage pizza, and I swear if you blindfolded me, I wouldn't know if it was an American pizza or an Italian pizza. It was exactly the same. Eric had like a 4-course meal. He had pasta for lunch. Pasta is kind of like their salad, you know, they have it before lunch. And then he had steak, and no, you tried to order steak, but you got a pork chop instead.
Yeah.
And then what'd you have? You had a salad too.
Yeah.
Okay. And then after we left Assisi after lunch, and we went to a town called Siena, another place that we probably wouldn't have gone to if not for the tour. So it was great. Already that we were on the tour. Siena was kind of like Assisi. It has like this inner town, which was the medieval part, and then a sort of outer, more modern town. Inner town being surrounded by this huge fortress walls that were probably maybe 40-50 feet tall, made out of brick, and then probably another 12 feet thick. They were just incredible. Like if you encountered those even today, it would be formidable. And the inner town is just insane. Again, like the alleys, the streets the size of an alley maybe, and people everywhere. I was thinking, well, you know, this is just pretty much just a tourist place, but there was, I mean, if you take the city of Fargo and put it in about maybe a 1/6 the size of what it is, and all the people that fit inside that 1/6 the size, that's what these old towns are like. And everybody is always out and about. Like it was pouring rain. That was kind of the bad part of yesterday. It was like started just downpouring, and still everyone's walking everywhere. Not even just tourists, like local people. They were in the bars and cafes and stuff, eating ice cream and drinking coffee and getting ready for this like horse event. They have sort of like a, you know, like a horse race like we'd have in the US. They have that in their center square, and the whole town, like Siena itself, like the inner city, is divided in 12 sections, and they denote each section by the flags that are displayed, and the flags are everywhere. Like every 10 feet there's another flag on the building, and each section has its own flag. And so the people were wearing like scarves and shirts and skirts and everything with their flag represented in the scarf. That was kind of cool, actually. Even the church that we went to, like they were having a concert, and these kids come in dressed up like jester costumes, kind of, with their colors of their horses or colors of their team on them. So that was kind of interesting. Anyways, and then after Siena, we left for Florence and got here late last night in time for supper, and then we came to our hotel. Today we're going to be touring Florence. Supper was great. Again, last night the food has been, like my grandma said, the food would be scary. It was great. We had 2 pastas, and then chicken, and then salad, and then dessert. And yes, Eric did eat every bite, so he's 40 pounds heavier by the time we get home. Anyways, we'll see you tonight. Bye-bye.